The death of a child who was autistic is the inspiration now for the next generation of alerts that could save a life in Kentucky.
The family of a 9-year-old who drowned in the Ohio River has launched an effort now to develop a specific alert tailored around kids who are autistic who run off. This is a problem far more deadly than you might imagine.
WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick joins us now here in studio with the very latest in what they're trying to do. Hi there, Brian.
Yeah, Cherie. Well, kids with autism who run off, it's very common. It's very dangerous. For unknown reasons, many tend to run toward water. The family of the boy who died in the Ohio River is collecting signatures and trying to do something about it.
Here's a list of signatures we got so far.
With the signatures she collected on this petition,
I have over 500 signatures that say they think that's a good idea too.
Rhonda O'Brien believes she can be part of a rescue for an emergency that hasn't happened yet.
I just felt that I needed to be doing something.
Her idea is an alert to the public, specifically to watch for autistic children who run off, a condition so common it has names like eloping, wandering, or bolting.
I want to call it an Ian alert in honor of Ian.
Ian Sousis was her grandson. June 4th last year, he escaped from the children's home of northern Kentucky. About 11 minutes later, he drowned in the Ohio River.
He was videoed on a doorbell camera.
People in the neighborhoods he ran through had no idea to be on the lookout.
Every time he'd get past, he'd turn around and look. I thought he was afraid of my dogs, but no, he'd all the way up, he'd turn around and look.
And if that lady that saw him had known, hey, this is that little boy, the alert just came over. You know, I mean, she might have been able to, talk to him or, let the authorities know that he was right there.
The National Autism Association says nearly half of the kids with autism run off or elope. For unknown reasons, they go to water. Accidental drownings made up 91% of deaths in autistic kids between 2009 and 2011. Some believe an alert could help bring those numbers down.
If a parent called and say, so-and-so has eloped and I can't find him, that as a community that we need to get that message out there.
Rhonda O'Brien knows she can't change the past, but with the signatures on the pages of a petition, she may be able to rewrite the future. And now some Kentucky state legislators are already on board. Here's how they think this would work. Parents would sign up, have a picture of their child on file. If the child runs off, they call 911. The alert can go up to the affected area very quickly. The petition is at change.org. Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.